Hey student, in this awesome lesson, you are going to learn about 5 vowel sounds that you need to work on so that you can speak English more clearly. I will also show you how to practice these words, these sounds in English. And by the end of the lesson, we are going to have a practical exercise. So stay with me. And well, I'm Teacher Prix, and I'm here to help you talk to anyone, anywhere, anytime in English. And I thought I was live on Instagram, but I'm not. Oh my goodness, Instagram is giving me a hard time. I don't know why. Let's see, it's coming. Here it comes. Thank you so much for joining me. If it's your first time here, it is awesome. Thank you, Instagram. In this first lesson, in this lesson on Friday, we're going to work on 5 vowel sounds, okay? So stay with me. Now, my friends, as I was saying, tonight we're going to have a practical exercise by the end of the lesson, and I want you to post your answers to me in the comments, not in the chat, but in the comments. And if you want to have the answer key, the corrections, I will post the corrections by the end of this lesson on my Telegram group. So come and join. The link is in the description of this video, okay? Now let's get cracking, shall we? 5 vowel sounds that you must know in English. And guys, big disclaimer here, you don't need to know all the phonetic symbols, okay? This is a more practical lesson. I'm going to give you references, examples that will help you practice these particular sounds in English. I'm not going to be showing movements. That's not the focus of this lesson. I'm going to give you a strategy that will help you work on pronunciation, okay? In the future, if you want more technical explanations, I can give them as well. Now, moving on. As usual, tell me who you are. I'm always reading the chat. I will stop at some point here and I will read the chat. So I love to know who you are. People on Facebook, people on YouTube, people on Instagram. Are you a newbie? This means you are here for the first time. So if you are a newbie, hashtag newbie. If you are a regular, it means you often come to my channel, you watch many of my lessons, so you are always around. So that means you are a regular. But if you are a BSA, it means you are always around, and more than that, you are my student in my online program, the Real English Academy, the best English program in the world that helps English learners achieve their dream of speaking and understanding English in 6 months. In 6 months inside my academy, you will be changed. You will have an amazing transformation of English in your life. So these are my BSA, my lovely students. Today I talked to some students from my academy. It was awesome to spend some time talking to my BSA. So, well, if you haven't joined my academy yet, well, maybe in the future you will have an opportunity. Now, guys, first and foremost, no funny faces. You don't need to think. You don't need to be thorn. No, you don't need to make different faces, funny faces, or really tense the muscles of your face to make the sounds in English. Some people look constipated when they're speaking English. I'm teacher, what are you trying to speak, or are you having a stomachache? Okay, so relax. You don't want to get old. When we tense the face, we don't make the right sound and we get old. Okay, this is not good for the skin. Good face, no funny faces. Don't be sad like the baby here on the screen. If you can see this on the screen, you don't need to be sad because your pronunciation is not perfect. It's okay. Let me tell you a secret. My pronunciation is not perfect either, okay? I make some mistakes too. It happens to me. It will happen to you. It'll happen to all of us, okay? That's part of the game. Enjoy the ride, okay? Now, why practicing the sounds in English why is it important? And guys, if I told you guys about it in a few lessons ago, I'm always telling you that, but if you want to achieve English fluency, if you want to make your dream of speaking and understanding English become true in your life, you need to follow a virtuous circle, a cycle. And that cycle will include specific activities, not only listening or just speaking. No, it will include different activities. And today my focus is pronunciation. So by improving your pronunciation, you will speak more clearly, not perfectly, because fluency is communication, not perfection, okay? That's not the goal, but it'll help you speak more clearly. In addition, you will also understand people more clearly, more easily. Very often students come to me and they say, my listening sucks, teacher. I'm awful. You are not. Perhaps working on pronunciation will help you understand people more easily. So this is a virtuous circle because it helps you. One activity, if you do it properly, has the power to help you in all aspects of the language, okay? And finally, by working on your pronunciation, by improving the sounds you make in English, as a result, you become more confident. Yes, when we feel good about the sounds we make, we feel better. And emotions are very important in the learning process, okay? So hashtag feel good. So if you agree with me that emotions are important, type our hashtag, which is feel good, okay? Hashtag feel good. I feel good. People on Instagram, where's the hashtag? Feel good. People on Facebook, where's the hashtag? Feel good. If you agree that emotions are important in the learning process, type hashtag feel good. Help teacher Prix. Am I the only one who thinks that? Jesus Christ. Anyway, moving on. That being said, the first sound I'm going to show you, and some students, they go a little crazy about this. They're like, oh my God, this sound is terrible. It's not terrible. I'll teach you a tip that will help you practice this sound on your practice, in your routine, and it is very simple. Remember, I'm not going to show you movements here in my mouth. I'm going to give you a reference so that when you're studying, it gets easier for you to learn, okay? So many people are typing feel good. I'm happy to know that you guys agree with me. Pauline, Robinson, Joseline, Jose, Fernando, Maria, Ana. That is awesome. I'm happy that emotions, you understand the power of emotions. And if you are watching the replay, I invite you, feel good, hashtag in the comments, okay? I love to see your comments after the lesson is over. Now, the first is the schwa, is the upside. People on Instagram, you can't see, okay? But people on YouTube and Facebook can. So it's the E, the letter E, upside down, okay? The schwa is reduced, is a neutral sound that perhaps in some languages will not exist, okay? So that is why for some students this sound may be a little difficult. And if you're learning English, just looking at this symbol may make you feel anxious. Oh my God, I don't even know this symbol. How do I use this symbol? You don't use the symbol, you use the sound. This is a moment when I like to compare with the babies and children. They don't learn phonetics, they learn sounds, okay? Of course that we need to adapt the strategies because children and adults learn differently. That is very important. If you see people around telling you, no, just learn like a baby. Are you a baby? No, so you don't learn like a baby. Do you eat like a baby? No, because you're not a baby. You changed, you evolved, and that is a good thing, but you need the right strategies. So simply doing things that babies do will not work for you, but we can borrow some concepts from the way babies interact with the world, the way children interact with the world, but we need to adapt because we are different people. We are at a different moment in our lives, okay? So always remember that. You're not a baby anymore. Grow up. Now, so this is the schwa sound. But how can I put this into context? Because that's why you're here. You're not here for me to show you beautiful symbols. You're here to learn words in action, to word sounds in action so that you can get better, okay? How do you practice? My biggest recommendation for you, pay attention, this is important. My biggest recommendation for you to work on the schwa sound and the other 4 sounds that I'm going to give you is to practice by becoming familiar with words you already know. Okay, remember, this lesson is not for beginners. I am speaking 100% in English. So I imagine you know some words. Maybe not all of them. I don't know either, okay? But you know some words. And here I give you some examples of words that have the schwa sound. For example, the, the. Thursday, the sound, okay, not the th, the Thursday, about, okay, teacher, teacher. I'm speaking slowly because I want you to listen to the over, over, okay, actor, actor. Okay, so I'll repeat again, tennis, okay, the Thursday, about, teacher, teacher, here we have the letter R, okay, teacher, so it's not always sometimes I have the letter R, teacher, actor, okay? So sometimes we have this variation because we have other letters next to each other, okay? That's very natural. So do you understand? Do you know these words? Tennis, the, Thursday, about, teacher, over, actor. If you know these words, you type yes. Okay? And what is the recommendation here? You get better at sounds, at vowel sounds, learning, because there are more sounds, okay? I just brought 5 in tonight's lesson. You will get better at making these sounds as you practice with familiar words, simple words, so that your tongue, so that your mind memorizes the sound. Okay, and this practice can include a short list of words. You don't need to watch many, you don't need to use many words, okay? You can have like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 words, and then you practice, okay? Oh, but teacher, how do I know the word has this particular sound? This is something I always tell my BSA, and I give them this in the academy. Whenever they learn a new word, they listen to the pronunciation. But I also recommend my babies to go on a dictionary, English to English, and whenever there is a new word, they have to check if they see the schwa sound, or they have to check the sound. My goal is for you to become familiar with the sound so that in time you recognize the sound more easily, okay? Why do we memorize sounds? Because we listen to them, okay? So that's why the lists have to be short. And as you are studying, you can check some sounds of the words that you're learning, the symbols. But don't go crazy on the symbols, okay? You don't need. When I achieved fluency in 6 months, because that's how long it took me to achieve fluency, I didn't study phonetics, okay? As a teacher, I study phonetics, but when I started my journey, I focused on the sounds, and I made these connections when I saw the words, oh, I know this word has the schwa sound, so let me connect with other words that I know, that I feel good. So you probably know teacher, you probably know actor, you probably know over. So these are easy words to help you remember the sound, okay? That is very important. So if you are enjoying this lesson, if you are learning, #value, okay? That's the hashtag of the lesson. Whenever you are learning something, wow, teacher, this is awesome. Value, #value. That's how I know I am in the right direction to help you Achieve your dream of speaking and understanding English, speaking with confidence. That's my mission. Dun, 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 dun. Nice. And as I said, stay until the end because I have an exercise for you and I will give the answer to the exercise on Telegram. Okay, so stay there. Now, the next sound, I may have to say some bad words. Teacher Prix, oh my goodness, girl saying bad words during a live lesson. Yes, I'm such a lady. I never do that. Such a lady. I'm such a lady. Now, we have the E and the E sound, okay? These are also important vowel sounds that students confuse. These two letters, okay, these two symbols are very confusing to students. So the best way for you is to make exactly this chart that I'm showing you here on YouTube and Facebook. I have a chart with the I sound, like is, shit, oh shit. With the other word that is really bad, but I have to teach you. It's my job to teach you the right pronunciation. Bitch. You bitch. Pay attention to my lesson, you bitch. Not you. This is just an example. I promise. Because the students confuse the words. So these sounds are confusing to students. So make 2 columns. One side, for one column, you put the I sound, shit, bitch, quick, fix, this, is. And on the other chart, you're going to put the E sound, he, see, she, sheet, shit, she, sheet, shit, sheet, shit. Shit is the bad thing, shit, sheet. Okay, so you see the difference. When you start pronouncing both of them together, shit, sheet, shit, sheet. Bitch, beach. Beach is the place we love going. You know, there's water, it's hot, and we can swim. Beach. Bitch is the bad word, okay? Bitch. No bitches here. Y'all just beautiful people watching the lesson. This will help you understand the sound. Fix. Free. E. You know the word free. Free Willy, you know? Easy. So these words are simple. I'm not giving you complicated words. Why? Because my goal is not to teach you vocabulary. That's not the focus of this lesson. The focus of this lesson is to teach you a practical way to learn sounds in English. And these vowel sounds are important and students confuse. When speaking English, I sometimes make the mistake because it's practice, guys. And when I don't know a word, I need to check. I need to check the sound. So the more familiar you become with the sound, the easier it gets for you to speak, okay? That's why this is such an important practice that you can dedicate like 5 minutes a day. You don't need to spend a long time doing this exercise. But remember, consistency. So if you set aside 5 minutes weekly, 5 minutes weekly, okay? That is very important. Leave excellent Hobson. This is a very good example. Some students confuse. If I don't pay attention, I may speak too fast. I can confuse too because I'm human, because I'm only human. I'm normal, just like you guys, an ordinary person, okay? So pay attention to that. So, and remember, you can hit the like button if you want to. You can say value because I like that very much, but also like. Moving on. Oh yes, speaking of like, I think I got too excited, you know. Share this lesson with your friends because remember my goal here on this channel, in this universe. Give, help, expand. If you know me, I help people speak and understand English. And above all, my mission is to give, to help, and to expand. When I give this lesson for free, when I come here and I create this content, I'm giving to the universe. I'm giving to people from all over the world useful lessons. As a result, I'm helping you guys. But it doesn't stop there. When I help you, I help myself. I grow, I expand. I become a better teacher. I become a better English speaker. So I invite you to do the same by sharing this lesson, maybe hitting the like button, leaving me a comment, tagging me on stories, take a screenshot and then tag me on stories. That would be awesome. That way I know you are part of this, okay? You are participating and doing your best because I come here and I do my best too. I try every week, okay? Now, moving on to the next two sounds. Boot, bowl. Guys, the same strategy. I'm not gonna get technical. This is something that I do for myself, okay? I'm a teacher. I'm always trying to find the best strategies to help students have results. I would love to stay here and talk about the mouth opening, the tongue positions. Okay, that's nice, but you need this. You need to memorize the sound. And the best way for you to do that, it's by listening to short lists of words and comparing them with confusing vowels, okay? So students will confuse these words. School, ball, food, pull, group, good, to, put, cool, look, boot, push. These are words you know. Maybe you don't know one word here, but these are basic words, okay? Very basic words. And why? Because the goal is not vocabulary, the goal is pronunciation. The goal is becoming familiar with confusing sounds, because maybe in your native language, we don't have this sound. Okay, you don't have this particular sound in English. So the best way for you to do that in a more practical way is to include these short practices that will be much more efficient. Okay, so school, ball, food, pull, group, good, to, put, cool, look, boot, push. Okay, simple words. And as you repeat, and here I don't have the pronunciation from a native speaker, but if you don't like my pronunciation, dude, go to oxford.com. You can listen to these words. This is what I tell my BSA like every single day. Hey, check the dictionary, listen to the pronunciation. And why? Yeah, by the repetition of the sounds, it becomes easier for you to understand. Remember the virtuous cycle, the circle. You want to improve your listening comprehension? This is one piece of the puzzle. This is one tiny little thing that once you dedicate more time to, your ears will open. Okay? It'll be easier for you to understand, but with a consistent practice. Okay? That's very important. And as I said at the beginning of the lesson, you don't need to memorize all the phonetic symbols. This is a journey to fluency. This is a journey to help you speak and understand English. I strongly believe that is why I always say 6 months, because I strongly believe that at your level right now, if you're watching this lesson, over the next 6 months, if you apply my method, if you apply my strategies, you will be awesome. You will be able to talk to anyone, anywhere, anytime in English. But we have to follow the virtuous circle. There are specific strategies you need to follow. And in this lesson, I showed you 5 vowel sounds. Okay, I may have spoken a little too fast because I just need to show you the sounds. But there are 5 important vowel sounds here that you need to practice, because these are one of the most basic sounds that we have. Okay, so keep listening to them. And as I told you, you don't need to learn the phonetic symbols, as I showed you here, like the phonetic symbol of the U, the phonetic symbol of the O, the O. It's hard for me to just pronounce the sound alone. I need to say it in a word. Good, put. So I'm showing you here on the screen the symbol, but that's not really the answer to your fluency, okay? The sound is. This practice example that I'm giving you, that's what is going to help you, okay? So don't go crazy about remembering all the phonetic symbols. You don't. It's nice, but you don't. You don't need to, okay? As usual, screenshot, tag me on stories so that I know that you're studying, participating. That would be awesome, Now, Exercise time. Are you ready for the exercise? Tell me if you are ready for the exercise. Yes or hashtag no. We have exercise time. Tell me here, people on Instagram, are you ready? Say yes. Are you not ready? Say no. I think this will not be copied. Okay, I see some answers. People are ready. That is awesome. Okay. Very nice. Good. People on Instagram being active today. I like that. Marcos, Roger, Giuliani, Maria, Marcos. Everybody ready? Now, you will listen to 20 words, okay? 20 words. That's what you're going to listen. And basically, what you have to tell me, if it's the first sound, and I put here in the chat the sounds. If it's the sound, if it's the sound, if it's the sound, if it's the sound, or if it's the o sound, okay? The put, look, pull, okay? And then you will listen to the word. You don't need to see, maybe the word is small here on the screen, but you will listen to the word. There are 20 words, so put one somewhere and then put if it's A, B, C, D, or E. The sound, the or E sound, the U sound, or the last one, okay? That's it. The answer key will be on my Telegram. That's where I'm gonna share the answer. Now, people on Telegram, it'll be difficult for you to do this exercise, okay? You have to come to YouTube. I'm sorry. I will read the words to you, but that's all I can do. I don't think you can see the options here. So I would strongly recommend coming to YouTube, okay? So let's go.
American. Fish.
Tree. Do.
Computer.
Meat. Boot.
These. Full. Rich.
Earn. Easy. Blue. First. Cheap.
Big.
New.
Choose. Good. Cook.
Okay, I think it's ended. It's ended now, right? Yes. People on Instagram, I couldn't keep going because I know that on Facebook, people would be listening. So that's why I stopped, okay? So come to YouTube. I have no choice. You have to listen to it here, okay? I will repeat the words again. Let's go again. And you will need to do this exercise calmly, but then you will have the answer, okay? I will repeat twice more.
American. Fish.
Tree. Do.
Computer.
Meat. Boot.
These. Full. Rich.
Earn. Easy. Blue. First. Cheap.
Big.
New.
Choose. Good. Cook.
One more time.
American. Fish.
Tree. Do.
Computer.
Meat. Boot.
These. Full. Rich.
Earn. Easy. Blue. First. Cheap.
Big.
New.
Choose. Good. Cook.
Okay, excellent, guys. So the answer key will be on the, can you hear me well? Yes, I think so. The answer key will be on the Telegram, okay? You should be able to see the answer key there. Join the Telegram. For people on YouTube, you didn't listen, okay? Because it's only on YouTube. Make sure to come to YouTube and watch the lesson here. Remember 5 vowel sounds that are very important. Make sure to take a screenshot, share it with your friends on stories. When you tag me on stories, I can see, and then I will repost your stories. It is really nice. That way I know you guys understood the lesson, had a good time. Other than that, my friends, let me say goodbye here to people on Instagram. Thank you, guys. I'll see you next time. And people on YouTube, thank you, on Facebook, thank you so much, and I'll see you next time. And finally, people on YouTube, thank you guys, you are awesome. I'll see you next time, okay? Join Telegram to get access to the answer key. Bye-bye.